Welcome to the Shadow Realm. Welcome, yes, so we have it. The PMDG Boeing 737. Oh my god. Did it take long enough or what? Yes, it did. Oh, what's happened now? Guys, what the hell? My frame rate was in the 90s. I just started the stream and now it's dropped down into the 40s. What's going on? It's climbing a little. 56, 58, 60. Okay. We shouldn't lose that many frames. 10 at most. Is it climbing? Anyway, welcome. Mr. Gray, how nice of you to be here. Welcome. Oh my god, how long we waited for this plane. Yeah, so PMDG, when Flight Sim 24 came out, they actually brought the 777 out before this one. So I've been waiting for this one, but it's only the 800 variant. We don't have the 7, 6 or 9 yet. So I haven't even had a look around it yet, but it is a different model. They have redone it. Both exterior and interior has been redone, I think, quite extensively. We'll take a look inside. I don't know what's going on with the airports lately. I don't know if it's a GSX thing, but it seems that these jetways are positioning themselves really close to the door. I was actually in a different parking area earlier, and the jetway was almost up to this side window here. Now this isn't like the Phoenix where I can bring the stairs across and try and get in. And there is a texture issue. What is going on there? I don't think that's supposed to be like that. Oh dear. Little texture bug there. I don't think that was there when I first loaded the plane. Okay, looks like frame rates are back into the 90s now. Okay, I've only just noticed that bug. I'm sure that wasn't there before. It may be an issue with this livery. It might be a livery issue, to be fair. Oh my god. Look at all the framework. Right, anyway, let's jump inside. Now it should be set to cold and dark, so we don't need these numbers or any sound. Your damper is there, which is how I've set it up. So what's the sound? Okay. So yeah, even the startup sounds are different now. We've got many different sounds. I'm just like if we put it into ground power, the sound now is different from what it was in 2020. And also the interior as well is a lot more detailed than it was, if I can find a way to get out. I have to remember, this is not the Phoenix where you can literally stand up off your seat and walk around. But these seats are way more detailed than they were. If you look back on any cabin views from 2020 on this plane, they were not like this. There was no lovely leathery detail. Now we are in the high density version of the plane. That means instead of taking a maximum of 174 passengers, this thing can do 189. I don't know whether GSX works with it. I guess we'll find out. I haven't set up any external or internal cameras yet. I'm just wondering if we can maybe set one up. Oh, we're just about at the wings. What about here? Yeah, man. Let's just go down a little, pitch up. This is so that when we put the flaps down, we can have a good look at the flaps. Right. Let's go on this side, do another camera. God, the amount of time we've waited for this one. Thankfully, because I already had this plane from 2020, MFSS 2020, I was able to get a 60% discount. See, they do very strange prices on these planes. Very strange, because it's a 737, right? So you have to remember those numbers, 737. And so the price is £73.70. And yes, in case you're wondering, the 777 is £77.70. Is that a bit weird? Is that like forced price? Is it too much? Is it too little? I don't know. But yeah, that's how they do it. Let's do 3 there, camera 3. And we'll just set one more over here. So yeah, if you want to buy it outright and you haven't owned the previous version, then it's that. But it was only £30 to get it with the discount, so that's not too shabby. It is a lot of extra work that they've done. And the plane is very, very different in that it's a new model and stuff. So let's get it turned on. Not there. Up. Up, up. There you go. Now, it's been a long time since I flew the PMDG one. I've got to remember where everything is. So there's the battery switch we flick down. There's the emergency lighting switch. And then there's the ground power switch, right? Whoa. That's a new sound. And that's different. The air rushing noise, that's a different pitch. That's a higher pitch, I think. I think so. Right, we want get out of the way. We want flaps up. What was that woofing sound? And we want nav on. And oh, now it's set to heading by default. Okay, that's new. Ooh. Listen as I change panel, how the sound of the air conditioning changes. Listen. Wow. Okay, that's some pretty decent detail. Right, so we don't need any of these lights on yet. I don't think so. No. Got to remember to do those. Don't need the fuel pump on quite yet. Don't need the yaw damper on yet. No, I think we're actually all right. Seat belts, we'll put those on auto. And we'll set that to on. Yeah, I've got to try and remember everything. Let's cancel this. It'll probably come back on again a bit later, but it's fine, it's normal. I'm noticing maybe texture differences, the way the buttons are look a bit different. I mean, they're the same, I'm talking texture. I love how in the indents here, it's all dirty. That's exactly how it would be. Oh yeah, and this detail, look at the lines there. Some good detail here. Let's get both flight directors on. And let's arm this. Be a bit early. So today we are flying out of Chicago to Minneapolis. And the reason we're in the United States is because it's nighttime or dark in the UK. And for the first flight of this plane, I really didn't want to do it in the dark. So how many passengers are we bringing today? Oh, wow. We're only 4 short of being full. 185. Now the flight is going to be around an hour and 10 minutes. We're going to be flying at 32,000 feet. And I need to bring in the other planes. So let's have a look at Beyond ATC. Hopefully, Beyond ATC has got an update since last time, because it crashed last time we used it. And I am using the experimental version, so hopefully it tells me it's going to download an update. Come on. Nope. No. Okay, well, let's just hope it doesn't crash this time. Right.
Beyond ATC connected.
So we do have stairs connected up, but I don't know how the passengers are going to get in. I can maybe ask the jetway to come over and see if we can get them in. Or, if I dismiss the stairs, can I do it from here? Do. No, that's just doors. No. Ah, don't go. Don't do that. Ground maintenance, maybe. No, not ground maintenance. Ground services, sorry. Here we go. So if we release these stairs and say that the passenger's coming in on the jetway, it says jetway inhibited on 2 left, but we want the jetway on 1 left. Let's see if the jetway comes in when this goes away, or if GSX will do it. I don't know if GSX is going to work. Alright, so let's go here and we'll enter our IRS position. I think we need to go into FMC for that. Right, is everything in date? Oh, bollocks. Ah, the air rack isn't in date. It's 2 years old. We can't fly like this. Nav data out of date. I know, I should have checked. Can't do nothing from here, right? Do you know what this means? It means we have to quit the sim. Yeah, I got my activation code straight away. Oh, but wait though. If you go on the PMDG site and log in, right, you can go into your account options, into your purchases, and it should have the activation code on the website, right? I'm not sure, I think so. Ah, okay, yeah, that's it, that's what we wanted. The nav data. Valid air rack cycle. Yes, so now it's done, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay, thankfully we didn't have to quit the sim. Now, of course, this plane comes in 2 different variations. Well, more than 2, but let's just say the passenger version and the cargo version. Within that, we have on the passenger side, there is a 2-class version, which gives us first class and economy class, right? You have a single class, which is all economy, and then you have this one, which is the high density one, which is just single class again, but a lot more passengers. So wait a minute. Enter IRS position. Yeah, I know, but do I get it from here? No, I don't. We'll just hold on this. I think my gate position is K11, K15. Pardon me. Let's see if it recognizes that. Okay, so we are at Chicago O'Hare International Airport. So KORD. And the gate is K15. It might need a space, I don't know. Hello? Okay. Let's try. God, it won't let me hit the 5. Okay, so the closest we can get then is this, but this is the planes position, so I'd rather take that one. Okay, is sim brief an option? I don't, okay, maybe I have to pull it in here first. Right, so Chicago to Minneapolis. I just picked a very short flight to start with, just to see where things were. I don't think we're going to have any weather issues either. No, it all looks okay. No rain or anything. I wouldn't mind some rain. Now, I notice here I've got my zero fuel weight in pounds, but I have which is what it would be in the United States, but I do have also my I've got my plane set to kilos. I have to do that. Everything else is okay. Now, do we have Navigraph? Or do I have to sign in? Yeah. Yeah, baby. Okay, lovely. Okay. So we've done that. We got that in. Zero fuel weight is now in kilos. Beautiful. All right. So now, don't tell me it's invalid. How can it be? Do I have to put in a company route? Okay, let's try putting in a company route and see if it'll accept that. Alright, do we have an actual camera for this? Because this is not working. This isn't a complete plane yet, by the way. They said it wasn't going to be fully complete. It's just the first release, but they will do updates. But there's enough on the plane for you to do, you know, the flight that you need, so to speak. Flight number is AAL, American Airlines. 2627. I'll have to figure out what that software is that I need to make my Airbus computer work with this. Runway, I don't know. Runway is 22 left. You have to be very deliberate pressing these buttons. Come on. Thank you. Oh man, if it didn't pop up there, I wouldn't know what to do. Right, let's set the payload. Dude, what are you doing? Set the payload. Set the fuel. I don't know what it's doing now. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Bear with me guys a second. Okay, so departing from no SIDS. Sweet. Let me check on sim brief. No, I guess not. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Let's set up the arrival on runway 30 left, and we're coming in via KKILR3. Are we transitioning? Camera. Oh, there it is. Is it not asking me to execute or anything? What's going on? What is going on? Okay, let's try this again. So the problem is here. There's nothing here. There's no runway listed. Uh-oh. This is a problem. There's no SIDS for this airport by the looks of it. But there's definitely runways here. And they're not listed. That's a problem. And I would suggest that is a bug. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I need to activate this. You think? Sorry guys. It's been a little while since we did this plane. It's amazing how you forget though. Okay, so route uplink, execute. That's a bit more. So now do we have the departure data? Whew. So it turned out I was the bug. Right, so we're departing from 22 left, no SIDS, execute, legs, correct, PMPKN, Nito, onto Dullen, Ronick, and then it should be Kama, and then we need to put in the arrivals again. Okay, fair enough. So arriving on runway 30 left, transitioning, no, not transitioning, we're going by there and transitioning at Kama. Go. Legs. So after Ronick should be Kama, and then this is the star all the way in through to Killer. And that's where you going now. Okay, yep. Got a discontinuity there. The final looks like 3,000 feet. I'll double check that. And then that's 7 miles out. Alright. That's going to be quite a descent then. So what's going on here, please? Okay. We have a little break in the flight plan. Shouldn't really be an issue, but we'll fix it. Right, let's switch this over to the plan view and take a look at it, see what's going on. Right, so well, let's go to legs and step through it. This is all good. We're all good all the way through. Yep. And then we get a break there. Well, I've got two choices. I can leave it broken, manually fly all the way here until we get to this intersect point here, and then just turn the plane. Or I can shorten it and join these two up together. Let me just have a zoomed out look a second. I could join these two up together. So at Giu, what is the altitude? 7. And where we're supposed to be at Arbez. I want to know if the plane can make it. 4,000. So between the two, they need to drop 3,000 feet. All right. So I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to leave it broken. I'm just going to let the plane fly on its own in a straight line, and then I'll have it turn late, so it's slightly longer, and that will give the plane time to descend. I think that's probably better. So if we carry on stepping through, do we just get straight down into the runway? Yeah, all good. So it's just this breakage here, but not a problem. It better not be anyway. Right, let's tune in the radios, guys. So we need the ATIS for this airport, which is 135.4. So 135.400.
Uniform 1811 Zulu, wind 285 at 10, gusts 20,
We want this.
visibility 10, to clouds at 2,500, to clouds at 22,000, temperature -09er, dew point -17, altimeter 2993, landing runway 28 center, 27 center, 27 right, departing runway 22 left, 28
Perfect.
center, 28 right, 27 left. Numerous cranes in operation around Chicago O'Hare period. Advise on initial contact, you have information uniform. Chicago
Okay, let's tune into clearance now. 121.6.
1811 Zulu, wind 285 at 10, gusts 20, visibility 10, to clouds at 2,500, to clouds at 22.
The temperature, guys.
Temperature -09er, dew point -17.
It's 0 degrees right now,
2993, landing runway.
and it's about to get colder.
27.
Oh God, we're gonna need to put the anti-ice on. It's cold. It's freaking cold here. Right, 299.3. That should enable it on both sides, and we can also do the standby instrument, which is, oh, it's done it as well. So 299.3. Okay. Right, let me just have a chit chat with these people. Uh-oh. Now what? Oh God, guys, my joystick is actually turned off. As is my gamepad. Right. Flight Sim should just pick that up. O'Hare clearance. This is American 2627 requesting IFR clearance with information uniform. Got that the wrong way around, doesn't matter.
American 2627, O'Hare clearance, information uniform correct, cleared to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Radar vectors pound 10 minutes filed, maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 320 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 26625, squawk 1535.
Yeah, you can respond to that, sweetheart.
Cleared to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Radar vectors PMPKN, then is filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 320 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 26625. Squawk 1535, American 2627.
American 2627, read back correct. Contact ground 121.75 when ready for push or start.
Roger, will contact ground on 121.75 when ready for push and start. American 2627. So what was the squawk? 1535. Departure frequency 12665. I think we're already tuned into that. No, we're not. Ah, she said contact ground on 121.75. Well, we're there already. Okay, Mr. Von Doodles. Hey, are you going to let ATC vectors through the disconnect? No. I don't know. I'm just going to take what happens, see what happens.
1996, ramp 1 Charlie Charlie Papa Tango.
You have to bring your own blankets on this flight. This is a cheap flight.
Charlie Papa Tango. Hold short runway 28 center.
Third migraine in a week, man.
American 2452.
Sometimes I just,
Request pushback.
on my,
American
in my room I have a, what do you call that stuff? The blackout fabric on my window. So when I turn my light out in my room, It doesn't matter what time of day or how sunny outside, doesn't matter. It is pitch freaking black in my room, and I love pitch darkness, and I just stay in the room, and just it's really good for getting rid of, you know, those kind of things, just absolute darkness.
Delta 1144, Gate Mike 2 request pushback. Delta 1144.
Yeah, get some blackout curtains or blackout screen for the window.
Pushback and engine start approved. Phase
It's just total darkness, and it's just brilliant. Yeah, of course you can. Right, should we try getting passengers, people on board? Right, so the amount of fuel that we need, we're currently registering 7 tons, is that correct? It is 185 passengers, 4.5 tons of baggage, blah, 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 blah. And we're estimated to burn 3,363 kilos of fuel en route.
Cross runway 28 center at Charlie Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie Charlie,
Right.
Papa Tango.
Charlie, 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 Papa, Papa, Charlie, Charlie. Shush! This frequency is too busy.
Delta 2007.
I'm going to come off it for now, I think.
Taxi via Papa 2 Papa, Papa 4. Hold short.
Oof. Right. Temperature. They saying it is 0 degrees. Oh, hell almighty on earth. What's going on in Chicago? Ice Age? It's -9 right now, switching to -17 tonight. We might need some anti-ice.
Ready for airways to Raleigh, Durham.
And where are we in Minneapolis?
21 O'Hare clearance. Cleared to Raleigh, Durham. Radar vectors earned, then filed.
Oh my god, it's even worse.
Flight level 350.
It's -16 in Minneapolis. We're gonna need the frickin' anti-ice on.
Cleared to Raleigh, Durham. Radar vectors earned, then is
Wow, it's cold.
Flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.625. Squawk 4400 under 35.
Let me just get a frequency that's not gonna freak us out here.
Delta 1144.
So, it's cold. It's absolutely cold. Let's get the passengers on board, see what happens, because we'll have to do this all via GSX, because it doesn't have any facility that I know to do it via GSX on the tablet like the Phoenix does. Yeah, so we'll get them on board and do that. Okay, let's do it. I'll be interested to see what it does with the jetway.
Boarding requested.
Let's do American Airlines. Ha. Okay, the door has to open. Open the door. Open. Alright, okay, that's perfect. And here comes the baggage truck thing. And we may have to request de-ice. -9. Yeah, it is freezing. Commander Colonel X, hey, how you doing? And Full Power 737, very appropriate name. Yeah, welcome. Okay. No, I'm not ready for pushback. No, crew are on board already. Man, I have to scrape the rust off literally here to remember everything that's going on. Right, where's my anti-ice? Up here. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Just looking something up.
Passengers boarding started.
Yeah, see, anti-ice would be used on anything that is 10 degrees or cooler, and we are at -9. So we're definitely going to need it. Right, do we have passengers coming in? In fact, I'm assuming the door is open, right? Yeah, both doors are open. So that back door should be open as well. Okay, it is. The question is, are passengers coming in? Ooh. Hey, it's little Miss Frizzy. Yeah, this is a much more detailed cabin than in FS2020. That's some pretty hair she's got going on. Fasho 007, good greetings, welcome. You're trying to make mince pies? Ooh, lovely. I've got some mince pies downstairs, they've got rum in them. Right, are these people disappearing when they get to their seats, or are they? I think they're disappearing, right? Let's see when he sits down. Ah, they're disappearing. Okay. Well, I guess it needs an update. Some people got broken arses. Okay. Let's set up the rest of the plane then. So. Oh my god, this is, I need like a crash course in how to set this plane up again. Come on. Right, what are we asking for here then? So cruising altitude is FL 320. The cruise wind, I don't know, I'll have to have a look. Bear with, bear with. Wrong one. Right, so the cruise wind will be, oh my god, I've got no control over the scrolly thing here. Maybe if I zoom out a little. We've gone way past it, by the way. Right, where's all the winds? Right, top of climb is 320, so it's going to be 317 over 102. Wait, 102? No, 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 no. No, 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 that can't be right. 102 knots wind speed? Isn't that like a hurricane? Tornado? What? Oh, cost index is 68. Yeah, the hot spots for these buttons at an angle is not quite where it needs to be. 102, that's very concerning. Are we allowed to fly with those kind of wind speeds? Oh, it's Will making typos. Don't worry, I make typos all the time. 102. Surely we'd be grounded. I mean, that's up in the air right now. That's when we're up at cruising speed altitude.
Runway 3521. Contact O'Hare Tower 133.0.
Over to Tower 133.0, runway 3521.
O'Hare ground, this is American 267. Can you please confirm current wind speed?
O'Hare ground, American 2627. Current wind information is unavailable.
Unavailable?
Aeromexico 686, ramp 15 taxi via Charlie Charlie, Papa Tango. Hold short runway 28
So,
center.
okay, we filled that in, so now take off.
Charlie, Papa Tango. Hold
So,
short.
flaps, do we have a recommendation here? Because I tend to just go with 5 anyway.
Brickyard 500 request taxi.
Right, let's import and import. Import from aircraft and import weather.
Alpha 7 Alpha.
Look at this.
Alpha 1 Golf. Golf.
Ah, here. So this is, it's 10 knots on the ground, but it's really windy up there in the air.
Alpha 10, Brickyard 500.
It's windy in the air.
Aeromexico 686, cross runway 28 center at
102 is like
taxi via
ridiculous.
Charlie, Papa Tango. Hold short runway 28 center.
Too late.
Center at Charlie Charlie. Continue via Charlie Charlie. Papa
Charlie,
Tango.
Charlie.
Hold short
Charlie,
runway
Charlie.
28 center. Aeromexico 686.
Ooh, it's a little bit uphill, guys. Right, flap optimum, rating optimum, AC, AI config. Listen to me. Yes, anti-ice, both. Packs are going to be on. I have to remember to turn the buggers on this one. And I think that's all good to go. Right, so we have a flap rating of 5.
American 1568, taxi for departure.
CG is
68, runway 27 left taxi
25.
via Alpha 19er Alpha. Golf
It's been a while since I've flown this plane, man.
Runway 27 left 5 Alpha 10.
That's how long
American 1568.
that's how long PMDG have taken to do this. But I do love flying this plane. It's just that I've kind of forgotten quite a bit of it. It'll come back. So V1, V rotate, and V2 is 44, 45, 50. So 1, 4, 4, 1, 4, 5, and 1, 5, 0. Okay, sweet Caroline. All good there. Now we do have a runway slope, but is it worth? I mean, it's got here point and then something, where it's so small here. It's not even. It's 0.09. It's not even worth. I could put 0.01, but I don't know. Is it really worth?
Engine start approved. Face northeast. United
I could put 0.1 in here, right? But it's not really worth it. Okay, what else do we have? Where's the SEL options? There it is. Okay, so SEL 36. It says trim 514, but the plane has calculated a different trim. So I don't know. Okay, I'll redo those.
4, gate Charlie 24 taxi Charlie Zulu Echo Romeo. Hold short runway 27 left.
Right, do we have the throttle and accelerating reduction things? Or are we going to do it with this?
Brickyard 50.
Okay, it's 1500.
Tower 133.0.
Yeah.
Over to tower 133.0, Brickyard 500.
Now, where's the place where we go to put in the takeoff 1 rating and the N1? I thought that was here. Yeah, it has been a while. Where do we put that, or do we? See, the trim here is 489, but it says it's 514.
8, Charlie 25 taxi via Papa 2 Papa Papa 4. Hold short
I need to put in the N1 rating, the N1 and the rating here. So there's the N1. Oh my god, why is this different to what I remember?
United 1577, taxi for departure.
Where's the takeoff?
United 1577, runway 27 left taxi via Alpha, Alpha 1 Golf, Golf Tree Alpha 10.
Runway 27 left via Alpha, Alpha 1 Golf, Golf Tree Alpha 10, United 1577.
United 1577. Where are we putting this in? I've forgotten.
United 622, cross runway 28 right at Alpha 12. Continue taxi via Papa 4 November 1 November Tango, Alpha 10 Alpha, Alpha
Hey Andy.
Cross 28 right at Alpha 12, continue via Papa 4 November 1 November Tango, Alpha 10 Alpha, Alpha 8, United 622.
I'm not sure what the hell is... Alright, let's go through it again. 1 second. Let's go to the index. Take off. I need to put the V-speeds back in. We'll do that in a second. On the next page, I'm sure we put, maybe I'm thinking of the Phoenix guys there, where you put the rating, this Tier 1 rating. I must be thinking of the Phoenix, the Airbus. Okay, so let's fill the rest in anyway. I mean, that's okay. All that page is fine. So the N1 here is set to 97 and it's supposed to be 88.7, so let's do that. I think this is how much the engines are going to cut back after takeoff, right? Or do I have to put it in with a slash? See, normally once you put these numbers in and the takeoff rating, the trim should then... Oh God, really? Doesn't want to do that. Alright, I'm just going to leave it as it is then. Let's clear that.
United 1577, hold position for company traffic.
Hold position, United 1577.
Oh, I hate this freaking toolbar.
United 1577, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, United 1577.
Have I remembered that right? 44, 45, 50. Takeoff weight 69.7, 69.7. Yeah. Okay, that's going to bother me though, the rating. Okay, let's set the trim. It's 4.89, right? So 1, 2, 3,
27 left. Gate Charlie 265 Charlie 1 Charlie.
4.
Hold short runway 27 left. Sky.
I need to get to
Alaska Tree 24. Cross runway 27 left at Alpha 10. Continue taxi via Romeo. Alpha 6 Bravo. Alpha Tree Alpha.
Cross runway 27 left at Alpha 10. Continue taxi via Romeo. Alpha 6 Bravo. Alpha Tree Alpha. Alaska Tree 24.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. I must be thinking about the Airbus. I'll have to go into the Airbus and find out. But I'm not convinced. But I'm pretty sure I had to put that in, but okay. Oh! It's here, N1 limit. Tier 1. Oh, it's deleted the takeoff speeds again. It is tier 1, isn't it? Yeah. See, I knew they were somewhere. Okay, so we're activated tier 1. And then back to takeoff.
United 1577, contact O'Hare.
Now the trim matches what was on the display.
Contact Tower
514. See?
United
I told you, you have to put those numbers in, those figures in, for it to match.
at Ramp 5 request.
Okay, now we're correct.
Eva 633 heavy, O'Hare.
No pun intended, but the clouds will clear
Face east.
in my head,
Push back.
and I'll remember everything
Face east. Ava 633 heavy.
eventually. It'll all come back to me. Come on, numbers. Oh my God, the hotspots on this thing is ridiculous. What is going on? Right, takeoff weight matches, trim matches the EFB, so now we need to put 514 here. Not there.
American 1568, contact O'Hare Tower 133.0.
Right, so we've got 5.1 here. There, 5.1. And then 1. How do you get 4? We'll have to be halfway between. 5.1. Stop. Another turn. There, 5.14. There or thereabouts. It's good enough. Okay, next thing is approach, but we don't need to do that for now. Bing will be coming in. I'm going to choose flaps 30 coming in. Yeah, all good. All right. Yes, that is just takeoff trim. Anim99S, good evening to you.
Request taxi to the active.
Right, everybody's on board now, right? And we've got the fuel on board, and we have all the cargo weights done and everything. So this can come off plan mode now. This can come down to about 10.
Hold short runway 28 right.
And what else? Take off. The V2 speed is 150, so I'm going to set the plane to that. All I want is that the VNAV and the LNAV lights will light up when we're taxiing. If I can make them do that, I'm kind of happy. Right, outbound heading is, so we're at Chord, and we want airport info, this one, yep. So what are we taking off from? 22 left,
United 455, gate Bravo 19.
which is there. Where are we? Are we getting shown?
55, O'Hare ground, pushback approved, face east.
Pushback and engine start approved, face east. United 455.
We're not getting shown on this chart as where we are. Okay, that's kind of weird. Right, so this is 22 left, and you can see that the direction of the runway is 225. Why aren't we displayed here? Where's my plane?
16 taxi.
We're on K, aren't we? We're here, K.
28 right.
There should be an arrow there for us, and there isn't.
Papa 4, hold short runway 28.
Okay, so 225 is our initial heading out.
United 2631.
The inbound course on the runway coming in, when we land, will be set here on both sides.
31, O'Hare ground, pushback approved, face east. Pushback approved,
Alright.
face east. United 2631.
So while we're in flight, we'll work out the destination data, the decision altitude and stuff. Because I might work it out now, and they might give me a different freaking runway to land at. You know what they're like.
27 left at Alpha 10. Continue taxi.
You know what these people are like.
Alpha 6 Bravo, Alpha 3
Okay,
Alpha.
so squawk code is set, but do we have it all switched on?
Alpha 6 Bravo, Alpha 3
Oh,
Alpha.
I can't see that.
740.
Do we have a camera for it? I'll do.
Lindbergh 4190, cross runway 28 right at Alpha 12.
Okay, that one.
Taxi via Papa 4 November
And
Tango.
yep, well, that's good.
Alpha. Cross runway 28 right at
And
Alpha
talk
12.
about
Continue taxi
memory
via
coming back.
Papa.
I've got this pushed down, by the way,
Tango. Alpha
just
10
because it gets in the way of the screen here,
4119.
so I don't intend not to bother. Right, okay, so now we need to be up here. Let's turn on one of the aft fuel pumps, and also let's get the APU switched on and start. And that should kick that needle up as the APU starts. It should go up and then down again.
United 455, request taxi.
I'm sure it did. Oh yeah, there she goes. Okay, so let's get the electrics on.
Alpha 10.
Let's get window heat on.
Alpha, Golf 3, Alpha 10, United 455.
Come on, sweetheart, jeez. It will not. The hotspots are all over the place here. There we go. Right, probe heat's on. I want all of this stuff on because, well, it's cold. I'll put the anti-ice on in a second. APU bleed, don't need that right now. Packs, I don't want to put those on now. Once the engines are started, we'll put the packs on. They're set to auto, bleed is off. And this is going to be set to cruise, and the landing altitude, well, I don't know yet. I have to find out. Let's put it in now just in case the plane freaks out. So arriving at
Viva 633 heavy. Contact
Killer 3.
2.7.
Contact Tower 1 Tree 2.7, Viva
But we want the approach on 0,
455.
30.
O'Hare Tower 1 Tree
30 left.
Over to Tower 133.0, United 455.
United 2631.
Please don't give me a different runway. Okay, we can choose this one as well. Cut 2.
Runway 27 left taxi via Alpha 1 Golf. Golf Tree Alpha 10.
So 4,000 into 3,000 is, so 3,000 is the final altitude before we drop on the glide slope there. And the runway is 823 feet above, and we are, oh, it's only 100 feet up. So 923 is the decision altitude. So the closest I can get to that,
2631, hold position for traffic.
923, the closest I can get, I don't know, do we calculate upwards or downwards? I'm going to go down. If you don't put these in, you don't get the correct cabin pressure and everybody dies of asphyxiation. Sorry, I'm just thinking about something. Oh yeah, okay, so 923 is the decision altitude, which will put that in on the plane as we're flying. 3,000 is the final
1310 at Gate Charlie 1.
altitude, and that's it. We're all good.
United 1310, O'Hare ground, hold position for company.
Right, I'm going to put the beacon light on because we're going to start the engines soon. Is the back of the plane all good? Right, let's dismiss the ground services.
United 1310, O'Hare.
I don't know why they just don't disappear on their own.
Face south.
Pushback approved, face south, United 1310. Idiot 76 Tango Heavy. Gate Mike 12, request pushback and engine start.
Etihad 76 Tango Heavy, O'Hare ground, pushback and engine start approved, face east.
Pushback and engine start approved, face east, Idiot 76 Tango Heavy.
Air Chinook Freight, 8447 Heavy, ramp 35, taxi via Charlie.
No, come on.
Quebec, Delta Delta. Ramp 35.
Why have you shut down? We're on APU.
Delta Delta, Air Chinook Freight, 8447 Heavy.
Hello, we're on the APU. Oh no, we're not. Oh no, we're not, guys. I forgot to flick a button. You don't have to do that in the frickin' in the Airbus.
86. At gate Charlie 28, request pushback and engine start.
Sorry.
United 786, O'Hare ground.
Please don't tell me I've got to reprogram the computer.
Pushback approved.
No,
Northeast.
it's remembered everything. I'm just going to go through and make sure. Yeah, it's all good. Take off. No, yeah, everything's good. All right. Yeah, you've got to transfer the power over. I forgot to do that. Oh, God.
Over ramp 76, taxi via Papa 2 Papa.
Right, let's get the rest of the fuel pumps on now.
Skywest 187 Tango.
And anti-ice has to go on. Because even though there's no ice detected, it's certainly at the temperature that we need it to be at. For that. And I'll put the packs on. Remind me to put the packs on when we get the engine started. Right, engine anti-collision light or beacon light is on. That's it. That's it, guys. We're just ready for pushback now.
Runway 28 right, Victor 4 November Yankee, Etihad 76 Tango Heavy.
I've noticed when I change views, you know, going from the top view back. Oh, okay, it's not doing it now. Sometimes the frame rate just drops for a second.
Skywest 187 Tango, cross runway 28 right.
Right, we have to set the brakes as well.
Papa Zulu Delta Yankee Yankee.
And fuel flow, reset fuel flow as well, we can do.
For Papa Zulu Delta.
We do that at the runway.
West 187 Tango.
I know if I don't think now, I know I'm going to forget something. We need to reset this.
1310, runway 27 left, taxi via Alpha 1 Alpha, Golf.
That's too
Golf
fast.
3 Alpha 10.
Runway 27 left via Alpha 1 Alpha, Golf 3 Alpha 10, United 1310.
Okay, I think we're all okay. Right, let's call for it.
Ready to taxi to the active.
As soon as I get a chance on the radio, I'll call for it.
786, runway 27 left, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 1 Golf, Golf 3 Alpha 10.
So this is the arrival.
Alpha 1 Golf, Golf 3 Alpha.
Oh yeah, we need the approach. We need the approach.
Etihad 76 Tango Heavy.
Final approach course 301.
7, have a good day.
So let me just write that down. Final approach 301. Right, the ILS is, yeah, you have to put it all down for this plane. Right, ILS. I can't believe I've got to go to a different page on my notepad. 1110.3. So this gives you the inbound course and the ILS frequency. And then here we've got the final, what I call the final altitude before we start descending. And then you've got your decision altitude down here for the Cat 2 landing. So all should be good. Because I don't think this plane puts the ILS in automatically. Don't think so. On above 10 degrees. Who told you it was 10 degrees? Did I put 10 degrees in by mistake? I think I did. I think I did. Where it says runway. Oh no, maybe I didn't.
United 1310, contact O'Hare Tower.
Let me just go through this.
Over to tower 133.0.
We've got the performance, right, that's fine. Take off. Why does the plane think it's warmer than what it really is?
Papa 4, hold short runway 28 right.
Gate, Charlie 28, taxi via Papa 2 Papa, Papa 4, hold short runway 28 right, Copa 228.
19 degrees.
United 786.
Oh, now what?
Tower 133.0.
Over to tower 133.0, United 786, see you.
I still think this wind is dodgy, but okay. See, there's the N1 limit. That's where I should have gone last time. Man, I really need a memory refresh on all of this. This is crazy.
Copa 228, cross runway 28 right at Alpha 12. Continue taxi via Papa 4 November.
Why does the plane think it's 19 degrees?
Alpha.
It certainly damn well is not.
Continue taxi via Papa 4 November 1, November Tango, Bravo, Alpha Tria Alpha, Copa 228.
Let's refresh this.
Delta 2537, Gate Charlie Tree 0, request pushback and engine start.
-8 right now.
O'Hare ground, pushback and engine start approved.
There is a place here where you put the temperature in, right?
Face northeast, Delta 2537.
That's up in the, yeah, that's at cruising altitude. Let me figure this out, guys. Right, that's just position, but I just want to go through everything just to be sure, Done that screen. Why the hell does it think it's 19, or it's above 10 degrees? See, TAT isn't really what I want, it's OAT, outside air temperature. But I don't know where it shows that on this. It must show it somewhere. Man, it's been a while, since I flew this. Normally with this one, I'm more here.
8 heavy, ramp 36 taxi
Here.
via Charlie Charlie, Quebec Delta Delta.
Ramp 36 via Charlie Charlie, Quebec, Delta Delta, United 90.
Okay, so it's slash, and it's currently -8.
37, taxi for departure.
How
Delta
do we?
2537, runway 27 left taxi via Alpha, Alpha 1 Golf, Golf Tree Alpha 10. Runway 27 left taxi via Alpha, Alpha 1 Golf.
Thank you.
Alpha 10 Delta.
Holy Jesus. Right. Right, so ILS is 1110.3. Right, so now it won't complain because now I've told it that it's at -8 degrees outside. Right, go to legs, and that's it. O'Hare ground. This is American 2627 requesting push and start.
United 2659, Gate Charlie Tree 0, taxi via Papa 2 Papa Papa 4. Hold short runway 28 right.
Right, while we're waiting for permission for pushback, let's make sure everything is set. There should be no orange lights on once the engine is started, so all the ones that are on now
O'Hare ground, pushback
should be on.
start approved. Face east.
Roger, pushback approved. We'll face east, American 267.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yeah, well, I'm not, because for some reason you've left the door open. When the jetway disappeared, it didn't close the door. Oh boy.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin
United
inserted.
2659, cross runway 28 right.
Okay, now we need to switch on the APU bleed,
1 November Tango, Bravo, Alpha 2.
otherwise the engines will not start.
Runway 28 right at Alpha.
So these should be low pressure.
Papa 4 November 1 November Tango, Bravo, Alpha 2 Alpha.
I'm fine with this.
2659.
Your damper has stayed on.
Locking gear.
United 1878.
Center fuel pumps we do not need because there's not enough fuel in the plane for that.
United 1878 heavy, O'Hare ground, pushback.
Everything good.
Start approved, face north.
Pushback approved.
We have to face east, don't we?
United
Okay.
1878 heavy.
So that means nose. I think we're going to go nose left. Yep, we actually are going to go nose left. So all we need is Waiting for your action. Remove PDMG. PMDG. What?
Delta 1147 Heavy and Gate Mike 5 request pushback and engine.
What does that mean? How do I remove PMDG?
Heavy. O'Hare ground. Pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
All I can do is turn the brakes off. Is that enough? That needs to be enough. Oh, shit. What do you mean? Chocks? Is it chocks? You want me to get rid of chocks? Oh, I keep pressing the wrong ground. Yes, it's chocks. Phew. Done.
298 and Gate Foxtrot 1 2 request pushback and engine start.
Brakes are released.
Delta 2537. Contact O'Hare Tower.
This is a very different livery for American Airlines. This TWA one.
2537.
Okay, I guess we're going to start one of the engines.
O'Hare ground. Pushback and
Let's do
face southwest.
this guy.
Pushback approved. Face southwest. Sky with 298.
So we need to wait for this to reach about 20%, and then we can inject the fuel in. We'll hear this one from the inside. That sounds good. When PMDG were doing their sound comparison between 2020 and 2024, I did find that the external, or was it internal? Internal. The cruising sound inside the plane was very nice. It was a lot better.
Runway 28 right via
Okay, that's up.
Alpha. Alpha 18 Victor Yankee Delta.
And we'll know it's done because this switch should, it has, it's
United 1878 Heavy.
gone from ground back to off, so it's happy.
United 1878 Heavy. Runway 27 left taxi via Alpha 1 Alpha.
So we'll get the initial spool up and then we'll see if we can go outside this one.
Via Alpha 1 Alpha. Golf. Golf Tree Alpha 10. United 1878 Heavy.
There's a lot of traffic in Chicago, Jesus.
Skyway 298.
So this is the spin up.
Skyway 298. Runway 27 left taxi via Alpha 10 Alpha Golf Tree.
Runway 27 left via Alpha 10 Alpha. Golf Tree Sky with 298.
Okay, let's get the flaps. So it's position 125, so 1, 2, and 5. This, okay, I got nothing. Is it plugged in? Oh God. No throttle. I plugged in a card reader the other day. I forgot about it. Let's plug the throttle in. Right, 1, 2, and 5.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Yeah, you have it. We have a good engine start on both, correct?
Over to ramp 118 taxi.
Yeah, all is good.
4. Hold short runway 28 right, avoid 5 a tree.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can
Brakes are on.
Unlocking gear.
Sun Country A703, Ram Papa 25, request pushback and engine start.
Sun Country 8703. O'Hare ground. Pushback and engine
Hoping
start.
the air pressure's still the same. Not that it matters.
Start approved. Face south. Sun Country A703.
Okay, so all I need to make sure of is I can't remember whether we arm speed brakes on takeoff on this plane. I think so. We just don't do it for landing.
United 1878.
Because I think it whinges when I do it on landing.
0 C.
So we'll do that, and then
133.0 United 1878 Heavy take.
unless they tell me otherwise, I'm just going to fly straight up to the cruise altitude.
Position for traffic.
If they tell me otherwise, I'll drop it.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Runway 5 a tree cross runway 28 right at Alpha 12. Continue.
And
Four Papa.
we just need to light up LNAV and VNAV.
28 right at Alpha 12, continue via Papa 4 Papa.
If LNAV doesn't come on straight away, I'm not going to be panicking. It might come on once we take off. That should be fine. If it comes on straight away, cool. If not, well, we'll see. I think the air pressure might have changed, guys, because we have -4 here. I don't know if that's right. O'Hare ground, this is American 2627. Can you please confirm current air pressure? Is it 2993? Still?
Sun Country 8703, request taxi.
Sun Country 8703, runway 28 right, taxi via Victor 5 Yankee.
8703.
Let's go.
Sun Country 8703, contact O'Hare Tower 132.7 CU.
I'll have to wait for them to contact me back. I don't know when that's going to be, but we'll go now.
O'Hare ground American 2627.
Yes.
Chicago O'Hare altimeter 2994.
Aha. It has changed. 2994 now. Oh, hang on. 654. So that's adjusted the altitude here. Oh no, hold on. 2994. Why is that still saying -4 then? Isn't this height from the ground? Well, okie dokie. Let's go. Hold on, just checking my brakes. There we go. Right, so flaps are down, brakes are set on, flaps are correct at 5, and yeah, everything is good to go. It's a lot more involved setting this plane up than the Airbus, and it looks like we have traffic. Oh, we're in a queue. Oh no, it's a Mexican standoff. It's 3 against 2. What are the ATC doing that they've allowed this to happen?
West 2535 at gate Mike 20, request pushback.
Southwest 2535, O'Hare ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Come on, Pax.
Pushback approved, face east, Southwest 2535.
Okay. I need this to go off, please. Thank you very much. It might go off when I take that off. There we go. Right, so this, I want this in auto. Pax on auto. These are on. Cruising altitude, decision altitude. No orange lights. We are good. We are good to go. What we can do is put this back into this position. Not really a big deal. Taxi light on. This is not going to get resolved. What now? I don't need to go this way either. I need to go the gap between those two planes that are facing each other. I need to squeeze through there. So you know what? I am not sitting in this queue. They're going to have to resolve it their own way. We'll take another taxiway. Beyond ATC has messed that up a little. Maybe I should take a screenshot and give it to Beyond ATC.
Skyway 298, continue taxi.
Let's have a look. Oh, fuck. It will not go into Canada. There we go. Oh, they are clearing, look. One plane's just magically disappeared. I suspect this one will disappear now. Anyway, I can't wait around. Right, so we can rejoin the taxiway that we want to be on, which is over here, this one. So we're going to take this left-hander.
United 2440 at Gate Bravo 6, request pushback and engine start.
The steering again is...
United 2440, O'Hare ground, pushback.
Oh, I didn't get permission.
Pushback and engine start approved, face north.
I only got permission for pushback and taxi pushback. O'Hare ground, this is American 2627 requesting taxi to runway 22 left.
Southwest 2535, ready to taxi.
Did she register that?
Southwest 2535, runway 28 right, taxi via Victor 5 Victor, Yankee.
Runway 28 right, taxi via Victor.
Did she even register?
Southwest 2535.
American 2627.
That's me.
Runway 22 left, taxi via Alpha 19er Alpha, Alpha 18 Victor.
Roger, taxi to runway 22 left via Alpha 19er Alpha, Alpha 18 Victor, American 267. I think I said that twice, doesn't matter. So Alpha 19 Alpha 18 is... I'm just trying to see if they would have put me on a collision course with those waiting planes. Where is Alpha 19? Yeah, they would have. We would have been in that queue. And now it wants me on to Victor, which is what we're going to be turning on here.
American 489, Gate Foxtrot 22, taxi via Papa 2, Papa, Papa 4.
The map,
Runway 28 right.
the taxiing route has changed now.
Via Papa 2, Papa, Papa 4.
This is not fair.
Runway 28 right, American 489.
What are these noises?
United 2440, request taxi.
What are these noises?
United 2440, runway 27 left, taxi via Alpha 1 Golf, Golf Tree Alpha 10.
Runway 27 left, taxi via Alpha 1 Golf, Golf 3 Alpha 10, United 2440.
I'm just watching that wing just to make sure it's not flapping around like some demented... Man, these ground noises are really loud. I don't think I should put the speed brake on. I think if I go full pelt down the runway, it's gonna complain.
Cross runway 28 right.
I think we don't use it on takeoff.
Taxi via Papa 4 November 1 November 2 Bravo, Alpha 11 Alpha.
Right, so we're going all the way down here.
1-2. Continue taxi via Papa 4 November 1 November, November 2 Bravo, Alpha 11 Alpha.
Alpha, November, December, January. Yeah, these sounds are very different. Right, do we have LNAV and VNAV?
American 2627, contact
Uh-oh.
Tower 120.75.
Okay, I said it might not come on straight away. I'm not panicking yet, as long as it comes on when we take off.
Contact Tower 120.75, American 2627.
Where's the actual holding point? Oh, it's here, okay. Is that meant to be it, this line here? Okay. O'Hare Tower, this is American 2627 requesting departure from runway 22 left. Everything's set, everything's ready to go.
American 2627 O'Hare Tower, wind 265 at 10 gusts, 18 fly runway heading, runway 22 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 22 left. Clear
Right.
for takeoff. American
So
26,
from this
27.
point until we get up there, she is going to be taking care of the radio now, because I'm going to be busy. Cleared to go. What are these noises? I really have to get my joystick sensitivities worked out. It's at low speeds. It's, you know, the initial input that you do, the start of the input, it's really sensitive. All right, let's make sure we're all good. Flaps 5, brakes up RTO, reset fuel flow, flight directors are on, auto throttle is on. Did we get LNAV? God damn. The autopilot won't fully function until that comes on. Alright, I'm happy. For once. Let's go. We're stable. You'll have to mail one to me, one day. Check.
V1 take.
Tatum.
Positive rate climb.
Gear up. Now we're going to have to direct ourselves on the flight plan because there's no SID going out, so we're going to have to do it ourselves. And once we get back onto the flight plan, as you can see, it's behind us. It's probably going to be then that the LNAV will come on.
Good day. Radar contact. Climb maintain 16,000. Altimeter 299.4.
Okay, I'm going to turn the plane around.
16,000. Altimeter 299.4. American 2627.
American 26.
So that click that you keep hearing, that's the trim altering.
05 American 2627.
Okay, I'm going to drop the throttle back. I don't think we need full throttle right now. So once I get back on the flight path, the purple line, we should have LNAV. But I'm just going to have to do this myself. So flaps going to position 2. And flaps 1. Reduce the throttle a bit more because we're getting near the maximum here, and retracting flaps fully. We have to stay under 250. Looks like I need a bit more throttle here. Thank you. Freaking me out. I won't put the autopilot on yet.
American 2627. Clear direct PMPK. Resume all navigation.
Clear direct PMPK. Resume all navigation. American 2627. Okay,
she's all yours. Right, so we have N1. Speed has been taken over by the autopilot. Altitude going straight up. That's it. And now she should head towards that line, and you can see it looks like a little anteater thing, and it's going to start. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put the freaking landing lights on. And what is it I always forget? To put the landing lights on. I did the taxi lights, I just forgot the landing lights. Okay, not a problem. We'll put them on now. Actually, we can turn them off now. Gorgeous. Hazy in the background, but lovely. Some weird polygon alignment, is it? Or is it just the lighting? See, if the polygons are not quite where they need to be, the light's going to hit it in such a weird place. You see how it's like a oval shape? Let's have a look at the wing here. I want to see how much flex it's doing. Okay, so far it's about normal. So we are now 11,000 feet. I'm debating what to do with the anti-ice. Because when the plane gets so high, and it's minus 50, it doesn't need anti-ice. It's not going to ice. I guess we're all good then. What the hell is all this green stuff? So, cruising. Well, we're not cruising yet, are we? Right, so we've gone past 10,000 feet. So, seat belts we don't need to take off because it's set to auto, so it'll automatically turn off. On the left engine.
Chicago Center, American 2627, out of 13,400 for 16,000 feet direct meter.
American 2627, Chicago Center, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Okay, we've just been cleared up to 32,000, which I was already going up to anyway. So once we get past 18, we'll be using standard air pressure, because 18,000 is the transition altitude for the US, for the whole of the US. All sorts of aviation rules there. So yeah, once we're above 10,000 feet, we can start speeding up, and we have, but we are just flying underneath the maximum here.
Contact Chicago Center 125.1 American 2627.
we're going really quickly here. 335 is fast.
We reached our cruising altitude of 32,000 feet. We're looking at some infrared orbs. Wrong button. No, it's almost like we're right there in the plane with you. Let's keep this one between us.
What?
You got it. Just you, me, and the rest of this frequency.
What's going on in the air traffic here? What's this?
Chicago Center, American 2627, 316,400 feet with flight level 320 directed.
In case you didn't hear what was just said,
American 2627, Chicago Center.
it said, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We've reached our cruising altitude of 32,000 feet. Well, that's not me because we haven't. And we're looking at a smooth ride. Whoops, wrong button. Bravo, it's almost like we're right there in the plane with you. Let's keep this one between us. You got it, just you, me, and the rest of this frequency. What is this? Is this a joke on Beyond ATC's part?
Street 5637. Contact Chicago Center 120.35.
Contact Chicago, Center 120.35, Blue Street 5637.
Okay, I'm going to just turn off the anti-ice for now. So waited for this plane to come. I can remove FlightSync 2020 now. 160 gigs that's taken up, I think, on my drive. Look at the curvature of the wing here. The air pressure. It's like it's got a little upward curve. Look at the bend. But of course, in case you didn't know, if they built the wings strong enough so that they didn't flex, the wing would literally tear itself off the body of the plane. So they have to flex. Because if they don't, yeah, wing and plane get a divorce. So this is perfectly as designed. Sweet. Very nice. There's some lighting bugs going on there as well. So the seatbelt sign did go out. The no smoking sign stays on, which is fine. It's a bit quieter in front of the engine than behind.
American 2627.
Yes.
Chicago Center. Expect killer tree. Runway 12 right.
What? They've given me a different runway, the baskets. Okay, we'll accept it.
Expect killer tree, runway 12 right, American 2627.
Right, we've been assigned a different landing runway. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So 12 right, it was still killer 3. They haven't mentioned a transition, so I don't know whether it's going to be any of these. Oh boy. We'll just take it as it is. Right, so what does the flight plan look like now? Let's step through and see what it's done to us. So there's the descent point. what's all this? Every time we get assigned a new runway, it totally messes up the flight plan. Oh! No, this is fine. Hold on.
35.55 American 2627.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, and it looks a mess, but it's fine.
2627, crossing flight level 240 for flight level 320.
This is fine. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to be flying. So there's the airport. This is the runway. We're going to come in like this, but the plane's going to fly across the airport first and then turn upwards in parallel, which is absolutely fine by me. And then we'll fly up to, is this Dolly or something? Or whatever that's called. And then we'll let the plane fly on a little bit more and then spin round and then pick it up at Zesty and fly it in. Okay, so now, because of that, we've got new figures we need to put in. So let's go to here, and we are approaching on runway, what was it, 12 right now they've been giving us? The bastards. 12 right. Right, so we have a Cat 2 and Cat 3. We'll be doing a Cat 2 landing, so we'll take that one. What happened? Okay, ILS runway 12 right. So everything changes now. Right. So, final approach course is 121 degrees. The ILS frequency is, well, it should be the same. Yeah, it is 1110 ILS, 1110.3, and final altitude is 3000, and the decision altitude is 942. Okay, that doesn't change very much, except that I'm going to want to put this up now to 950 because that's close to 942, and that's pretty much it. So once we make top of climb, which if we go back here, that's there, but where are we?
American 2627, contact Chicago, Center 133.3.
Contact Chicago Center 133.3,
Okay.
American 2627.
I'm not sure this plane's going to
Chicago
make that.
Center, American 2627, through flight level 262 for flight level 320.
Hold on.
American 2627, Chicago Center.
Yep. Absolutely. So this, we need this green line to intersect with this green dot, and I think it's going to do that. This is when the computer reckons the plane's going to hit 32,000, and this green line is when the plane is actually going to hit 32,000. So we really want them to shake hands, be friends. But they're not very far apart right now, so I'm fine with it. Okay, so let me go to the descent phase here. Let's request the descent winds. Doesn't matter that we get them in now. They will come in. Come on, switch to load. Say load. Thank you. And now it should populate the winds. Lovely. And execute that. Okay. So in the index here we have approach. I'm going to be choosing flaps 30. It's got the ILS frequency and it's got the approach course. It already knows. Sweet. I don't have to bother. So the only thing I need to put in now is the decision altitude, and we can do that up here, which is 9. Oh, but I didn't write it down. 942. Yep. So DA 942. So the airport runway is basically at 842 above sea level. So when we reach 942 above sea level, we'll only be 100 feet from the runway. And once we get past 100 feet, we have to land. There's no turning back after that. That's your decision point. If you're above 100 feet, you can change your mind and say, pull out of it, let's go around. After this, you're landing, no matter what. Okay, that's it. Just wait till we get up at cruise now, and then yeah, we're good. So the plane can adjust its pitch angle upwards and downwards automatically, so it'll meet, this green line will meet this, and it is actually doing that right now. If we're doing 1,000 feet per minute climbing, which the plane reckons is just enough to get it spot on here. Let's bring the oh yeah, it's getting it pretty accurate here. 20. If the green curve was happening before TC, then it would come down. There you go. It's actually brought it down now, which means it believes it's easily going to make it, and that this will intersect this by the time we get there. It's like a little, it's doing mathematic calculations all the time. Icing a fruitcake. Oh, I love, you know what I love is that Christmas cake. You know, the one with the marzipan and the icing. Yeah, by the time we get close to, I mean, obviously this little triangle is us, so by the time we get really much closer to TC, then this green line should be right on top of it. Maybe it's a little bit before. Cool, absolutely fine. Hey Gray, mince pies, man. Need some mince pies. Christmas mince pies. Go fetch some over. Oh, this top. What is this? It's jumping around, and so is my speed bug here. Okay, that's the beep to say we're approaching the cruising speed. Cruising altitude. I don't know why I said speed. Yeah, the plane's, it's actually had to pitch itself up to 1850 feet per minute. It'll level off now though. This is going to start to come down quite drastically. There we go. And the moment we hit cruise, which is, oh, go on, tick over. Come on. Oh, you're a few feet out. That's good enough. What, if I knew what it... I don't know, Gray. I don't know. What the hell is frangipane? Let me Google it. Oh, that. Yeah. Oh, it is distinct from marzipan, which is denser. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah. Just no alcohol. Yeah, I should have thought to order some Christmas cake off you. Some mince pies, man. Could have placed an order. Right, I think when we descend, as we come in, I'll probably put the anti-ice back on again. We should be okay, but I'll do it just because I think it might be the prudent thing to do. Oh, it is so freaking nice to be back in the seat of a 737. What is this? Operational bulletin. There, okay. Failure to comply. Right. Pervasive and systemic breach of standard operating procedure. Call signs. Oh, this is a real issue they've got here. Is this anything to do with using real names in the forums? I don't agree with this, by the way. PMDG have got this rule that your signature has to be your real name. And I think if they're going to impose that, I think it's absolutely fine that people use fake names. I don't think PMDG should be enforcing that on a forum, because there's absolutely no need for it. Or plenty of other forums can get by without it. I don't know if that's what this is referring to.
American 2627, contact Chicago Center 125.
Immediate rectification of non-standard operational nomenclature.
American 2627, have a good day. Chicago Center, American 2627, flight level 320.
Yeah, this is what they're talking about, accountability.
American 2627.
Well,
Chicago
what difference does it make if I put Joe Smith or Joe Blogs? What difference would it make? Yeah, I literally don't agree with PMDG on that one. I don't think it's something they should be enforcing. So there is your cruising ambient sound.
American 2627, contact Minneapolis Center 124.
Have you seen these scratches up here on the window? Can you see that, guys? Is the resolution good enough that you can see this? These circular scratches. See that?
American 2627.
This is what car paint looks like when you've been washing it with a sponge. Don't wash your car with a sponge, you crazy people. And don't dry it with a chamois leather. Yes, you can change these blinds, by the way. You can put them all up and down. It'd be nice if you could just drag them into whatever position you wanted them to be in. Here's the sponge cake. Well, as long as it hasn't got nuts in. I mean, if you've got an old car and your paintwork's there, it probably doesn't matter. But if you value your paintwork, don't use a sponge. It just puts micro scratches all over the. So you know, have you ever seen car paint when the sun hits it, and it's got all those circular scratches, just in circles? That's what sponges do. It's the same crap when you put it into a car wash that's got bristles. Oh, nasty. Instead of a sponge, you would use a wash mitt, either lamb's wool if you want to be posh, lamb's wool wash mitt, or what I use is a noodle mitt. It looks like a mitt. It's like a mitt. You put your hand in, and it looks like all noodles, you know, coming off it. You know the one I mean? Because the dirt will get, any dirt that comes off will go in between those noodles, and it won't go back onto the paint. Sponges are bad for car paint because sponges are full of little holes, and if you pick up a foreign body, a little piece of sand or grit, and it puts itself in that one of those little holes, it's going to stay there, and then when you start sponging over the car, scratchy all over your lacquer, and over time you're just going to get thousands of these little scratches. Yeah, just look up a noodle mitt. In the car places they sell oodles of them. Yeah, oodles and oodles of noodles. So what I use is, let me show you. Boop, 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 boop. What's the bettings that we're going to go past? No, we're not. I was going to say, what's the bettings that we're going to go past our top of descent? Yeah, I use one of these. That's a noodle mitt. Much better. Sponges, bye-bye. Get one of these, or a mitt that's lamb's wool. I actually prefer the noodle mitts because they're cheaper and they do just as good a job.
American 2627.
Yes.
Minneapolis Center 128.6.
Center on 128.6, American 2627.
We're contacting Minneapolis already. That means
Minneapolis Center, American 2627. Good day, flight level 320.
what does that mean? That means we're about to.
American 2627, Minneapolis Center. Good day.
Right, so there's top of descent in 25 miles. So the plane should start descending on its own once I put in I'm going to put in the very final altitude here. So we're going to go right down to 3,000 and let the plane take care of obeying all the constraints on the way down. So it won't actually descend. We won't take any notice of this until it reaches top of descent. See, now for me, I believe that the Airbus A320 is more computerized, it's more sophisticated than this. But if I want the Airbus to descend when it reaches top of descent, I have to click this button and pull it. I have to literally pull it out when we reach top of descent. So it's kind of a manual thing. The pilot has to see we've reached top of descent, or just maybe before, and then you have to pull the button and the plane will start descending. This one doesn't. It will, at the moment it touches TD here, it'll descend on its own down to there.
2627, descend the Killer Tree at arrival. Minneapolis St. Paul Airport landing runway 12 right, altimeter 2986.
2986.
Tree arrival, Minneapolis St. Paul Airport landing runway 12 right, altimeter 2986, American 2627.
Okay, so she's already asked me to descend. It's a little bit early. I could descend now. I mean, yeah, I could, but I don't want to. I want the plane to do it on its own. See, with the Airbus method, it's not as automated, but it does allow you to start descending. So if I wanted to descend at this point, say 5 miles away from top of descent, I could just pull the button and the plane will just go straight down early, and that'll be nice. But I could do that here, of course. I could just hit the V speed and then just start descending at whatever, 3,000 feet a minute, or 2,000 or 1,000, whatever I want, and then it'll start descending on its own. But I'm quite happy to wait for the plane to do it here, and then we'll keep an eye on the flight path and see what it's doing. We've got time, even if the plane's not descending as quick as we'd like it to.
Contact Minneapolis Center 1.
We've got time because don't forget the flight the flight plan is broken.
Minneapolis Center, American 2627, descending via Killer Tree, flight level 320.
This looks all different when it's all, yeah, but it's broken, so we can have the plane. What the hell is this now? This looks different. So is it going to go up here and then turn down there, and then we're turning in the wrong way there? Are we just going to do a right turn before landing? Anyway, basically when we're parallel, if we need more time to descend, we can use that path to do it with. And then we just turn the plane around when we're ready. So it's all good. But it looks like here, these are the two final points. And then the plane's going to have to turn right. Unless I'm seeing something. Okay, there's top of descent. So anytime now, there it goes. Look, insults already, look. Okay, so you're familiar with this, right guys? It's the same as this. White line, purple, white line, purple. The white line is our plane, and the purple is the ideal flight path. If we're underneath it a little bit, it's fine. We don't really want to be above it if we can help it. Not too much anyway. But if we do go above or behind, we can use... Which one of these screens tells us, guys? Remember which one it was? It tells us how much above or behind. Actually, that's not really the correct wording. But it tells us how far above or below the flight path we are. Is that on here? Oops, it's certainly not going to be there, is it? Yeah, here we go, vertical deviation. So it tells us that we're currently 132 feet too high. You can see here. I'm not too worried about that, as long as it doesn't go too much. If it does, we're going to have to start putting on some speed brake to slow the plane down. Okay, it's gone down to 125. Okay, I'm going to apply full speed brakes, and we'll see if this drops off. Ready? Listen to that. Now look at the vertical deviation. It's slowing the plane down, and you'll see that here. Actually, you can't see it. You can't see the flaps out there. Okay.
Sky was 3644. Contact Minneapolis approach 119.3. Contact Minneapolis approach. Sky was 3644.
Are we full on? There we are. So I'm just going to keep that on until the white line catches up with the purple diamond again. Deviation is now only 56. Yeah, the VNAV path, yeah. So I don't mind if it gets a little bit too out of whack, because, like I say, we've got plenty of time to bring it in. But I'd rather keep to the constraints if there are any. Yeah, you know, the level change button is something I really haven't used that much. Am I going to use that instead of applying the speed brake though? Just to force the plane down a little bit quicker. The thing is, I'm not a pilot, so if I do something, if I use the level change, I just have a... I don't want anything to go wrong at this point. Oh, you're training commercial pilot. So would you then, what would you do here then? Would you take off the speed brake and then hit the level change instead? And where does this get its instruction from? What's it level changing to? Okay, so if I hit this, oh, reduce speed manually. Okay. Oh, so level change. All right. So if I bring it down to say 250, something like that. Are you meaning on here or on my actual, on my throttle here? Oh, here, there we go, 250. Yeah, we're quite a bit above now. We're too high, man. See, what I would be tempted to do is change the vertical speed. Because look at this, the vertical speed, we're so far above where we're supposed to be, and the plane isn't even trying to descend here. Is that half? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, because this is getting a little bit out of control now. We're nearly 2,000 feet above where we're supposed to be. And do we have to disengage the level change once we're done? I just hit VNav. Once we're back on course, I can just hit VNav again. What, now? Do it now? VNav after established. Okay. Meantime, which plane are you practicing on, or training on, I should say? Oh, these hot spots are just doing my head in. Are you telling me that I can't hold the mouse and have it turn? All right, don't text me anymore, because I'm busy. Right, hold on. Let me focus now, please. I can't believe I have to do this barometer manually. What an absolute pain in the arse this is. At least, oh, it's going up quick. Okay. At least it's not going up slow. That's fine then. So 942. Come on. I'm not doing anything until I get this. Okay, so we're good, right? Oh, okay, so this isn't where we are, this is where we are, okay. I couldn't see the runway when it was, when the range was set so freaking high up here. And we had all that clutter on the screen.
Contact Minneapolis Center 133.7, American 2627.
Okay, the air pressure is not correct.
Minneapolis Center, American 2627, descending by kilometry 13,700 feet.
American 2627, Minneapolis Center, good day.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I should have known because I can hear the freaking thing. Sorry, I get distracted. I'm just doing so many other things.
American 2627, contact Minneapolis approach 126.95.
Contact Minneapolis approach, American 2627, take care. Minneapolis approach, American 2627, good day.
Wait till you see me land.
100 feet from Minneapolis.
I never land in the middle of the runway. I'm always to one side.
Altimeter 2986, expect the visual approach runway 12 right, American 2627.
2986 is what exactly what we have. Right, where's me flappage data? Because I have the flap is it's tattooed in my head what the A320 is. So 250 for 5, 200 for 15 and 175. Okie dokes. Are you like me on landing then? Where, no, not landing, on descent, where you would go, I just jump straight to flaps 5 and then I jump to 15 and then I go to 30 for landing. I don't do the in-betweens. We're landing in Minneapolis. Yeah, we got a nice. We're just below the VNAV path, but it's lovely. I like that. 70 feet. That's absolutely sweet. I don't mind being a little bit below. Don't mind that at all. Oh. That's not us, is it? Is this us? Because there's us, and there's the runway. Is this us? Yes, yeah, the flaps, yeah. Okay, we're just a little high now.
Tower 3851, leave Krug heading 080, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 12 right. Leave Krug heading 080, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 12 right, Skyway 3851.
Yeah, I'm just going to follow this path here, Dolly, and then I'll just direct the plane to Zesty
Turn right, heading 080, descend maintain
with this.
Altimeter 2986.
You know, this vector thing will go past.
Skywest 3851. Descend maintain 3300. Descend maintain 3000.
Yeah, you'll have to do this. We'll have to do this on a new flight, Madness Pilot, because if I start doing something I don't know and I don't understand what I'm doing, it's gonna start, you know, overwhelming me, and I'm gonna start to panic. Oh yeah, we do have a discontinuity. Well, it's not discontinuity. We have a vector here, but I'll show you the way I do it. It might not be the correct way, but
66. Lead Dolly heading 065. Expect radar vectors for visual.
it's the way I do it.
To right.
Lead Dolly heading 065. Expect radar vectors.
As long as I get the plane down.
To right, sky, with 3966.
Yeah.
Turn right heading 030. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Altimeter 2986 vectors for the approach.
Turn right heading 030. Descend
Yeah.
maintain 4,000 feet. Altimeter 2986. Sky with 3966.
American 2627. Descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000. American 2627.
Okay, I'm flaps 5 now.
Sky was 3851. Airport is at your 1 o'clock, 14 miles. Report the field in sight. Field in sight. Sky was 3851. Sky was 3851. Cleared visual approach runway 12 right.
So we need to be
Right. Sky was 38.
we need to be at 4,000 or above at Zesty. Currently we're at 7.7. So as long as we can lose the altitude that we need, I'll turn it around straight away. Otherwise, I'll just delay it a little bit and then turn it. Just want to make 4,000 here.
Sky was 39.
Yeah, flaps or speed brake, yeah.
3 miles.
See, it does say drag required, and we are flying slow enough that I can actually go to,
Approach runway 12 right.
Cleared visual approach 12.
well, I can actually go to 15 now.
3966.
Delta 729. Minneapolis approach. Good day. Altimeter 2986. Expect the visual approach.
Okay, I know why that is.
Altimeter 2986.
Because at flaps 15 or below, it wants the wheels down. So we're going to have to use.
3851. Contact Minneapolis Tower 12.
Actually, the drag thing is gone.
Over to Tower 126.7. Sky with 30.
Yeah, that buzzer. I think it's because it's saying, "Hey, you're not having flaps 15 without the wheels down."
78. 1,009 feet with Indy on board.
Approach. Altimeter 2986. Expect the visual approach runway 12 right.
Altimeter 2986.
Snowy here.
Runway 12 right. Sky with 3778.
I'm going to put the anti-ice on.
With 1200.
It's minus
600 feet with another.
11 here, I think, at the moment.
Southwest 1200. Minneapolis approach. Altimeter 2986. Expect the visual approach runway 12 right.
Altimeter 2986. Expect the visual approach runway 12 right. Southwest 1200.
No, I'm not doing it manually. I can't stray off of my usual
Lead Dolly
method.
065. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 12 right.
No, don't worry.
Lead Dolly heading 065. Expect radar vectors for
I'll be
visual
fine.
approach runway 12 right. American 2627.
Leave Dolly.
Sky was 3966. Contact Minneapolis Tower 126.7. Have a good one.
Tell you what, you watch me do it. You watch me do how I do it, and then you can write down all the mistakes I'm making. You can tell me later.
627. Turn right heading 030. Descend. Maintain 4,000 feet. Vectors for the approach.
Turn right heading 030. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. American 2627.
Looks like we're going to be fine for 4,000.
Delta 1341. Lead Krug heading 080. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 12 right. Lead Krug heading 080. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 12 right. Delta 1341.
that dolly.
American 26,
Traffic.
27,
Traffic.
right heading 075, descend, maintain 4,200 feet.
Turn right, heading 075, descend, maintain 4,200 feet. American 2627.
Oh, we do have traffic. Well, collision detection is off, so I'll go with it. So after we make the turn, what I'm going to do is bring the wheels down and then, although wait a minute, a bit too early. I'm going to hit the approach mode. I can probably do that now, right?
American 26, 27, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. American 2627.
Delta 1341, airport is at your 1 o'clock, 14 miles. Field in sight. Field in sight. Delta 1341. Delta 1341, cleared visual approach runway 12 right. Cleared visual approach 12 right. Delta 1341.
How many miles from the runway
Delta 729.
do you get your wheels down?
0, expect radar vectors.
I usually pick around 7 or 8 nautical miles.
Lead crunch 080, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway
Is there a set amount?
Skyway 3778, lead cake heading 165, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 12 right.
Lead cake heading 165, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 12 right. Skyway 3778.
American 2627, airport is at your 1 o'clock, 14 miles. Port field in sight.
Field in sight. American 2627.
American 2627, cleared visual approach runway 12 right.
Field visual approach 12 right. American 2627.
Skyway 3891, lead Dolby heading 065, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 12 right. Lead Dolby heading 065, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 12 right. Sky is 3891. Delta 1341, contact Minneapolis Tower 126.7. Over to Tower 126.7. Delta 1341. Delta 729, fly present heading, intercept the 12 right localizer, descend maintain 3,300, altimeter 29 or 86 factors for the approach. Fly present heading, intercept the 12 right localizer, descend maintain 3,300, altimeter 29 or 86, Delta 720. American 2627, contact Minneapolis Tower 126.7.
Contact Tower 126.7. American 2627.
Hey,
Minneapolis Tower.
carry a breath away.
2627.
Yeah,
12 right.
well, it's medium beef.
American 2627, Minneapolis Tower.
2500.
Local. American 2627.
Okay, once we clear this final waypoint, we'll go flaps 30. Auto brake set to 2. Flaps 30. And I'll release the autopilot at 500. Looks like just flat ground. It doesn't look like there's much of a
Exit left at Alpha 7.
much of a building there.
41.
Maybe Beyond ATC hasn't crashed this time, so it stayed with us, thankfully.
American 27, wind 140, and then a runway 12 right clear to land.
Happy lights are reporting a little bit high.
Clear to land. American 2627.
Speed is high though, isn't it?
Minneapolis Tower, Delta 729, visual runway 12 right.
Delta 729, Minneapolis Tower, continue.
Roger, Delta 729.
Yeah, I don't know what went wrong there.
500.
The VNAV wasn't on, and we had the wrong speeds, man. So we are well above what we should be.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Minimums. Sync rate. 50. 40.
Yeah, we're well late.
30.
Minneapolis Tower.
20.
That was 3891.
10.
Visual runway 12 right.
3891, Minneapolis Tower, continue.
Roger. Sky was 3891.
Minneapolis Tower, sky was 3778, visual runway 12 right. Sky was 3778, Minneapolis Tower, continue. Roger, sky was 3778.
Yeah, VNAV wasn't with us all the way down, so we were overspeeding there.
American 2627, exit left at Alpha 1.
Exit left at Alpha 1, American 2627.
This is not Alpha 1, this is Alpha 2, but
American 2627, contact ground 121.9er, have a good day.
Ground 121.9, American 2627. See you. American 2627, request taxi to company gate.
American 2627, gate 9 retreat taxi via Alpha 2 Alpha. Alpha Tree Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right.
Gate 93 via Alpha 2 Alpha, Alpha 3 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right, American 2627.
it told me to exit left, and now it wants me to cross the runway and go back on the other side again.
Delta 729, gate 110 taxi via Alpha 7 Whiskey
Oh, that plane did a 180 very quickly.
2 right. Gate 110 via Alpha 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right. Delta 729.
Okay. Do you want to tell them that we're waiting?
American 2627, holding short 128.
American 2627, hold short of 12 right. I'll call you back.
Okay.
Hold short of 12 right, American 2627.
We have to wait. I disengaged this, didn't we? Yep. Delta doesn't seem to know really where it's going. Yeah, so anyway, we got it down, but I don't know why the VNAV ticked off. But it meant that we were coming in at 175, which was way above what we should have been. First warning sign was the puppy lights going three white. I've got the APU on so that we can shut down the engines and still have some power. But we're going to have to pass it over here. Yeah, we're down in Minneapolis, but
Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right.
they're keeping us waiting here for too long, man. Again, they've messed this up. Oh, we've been allowed to cross.
Continue taxi via Alpha Tree Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right.
Cross
What?
runway 12 right to Delta. Continue taxi via Alpha 3 Whiskey Delta. Hold short
I don't know
runway
what's
12
going on now.
American 2627.
American 2627. Cross runway 12 right to Delta.
It wants me to cross the runway, taxi downwards,
Hold short runway 12 right.
and then cross the runway again. The same runway.
Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right.
What?
American 2627.
Is this normal?
American 2627. Cross runway 12 right to Delta. Continue taxi via Alpha Tree Whiskey.
I'm crossing the runway.
Cross runway 12 right to Delta. Continue taxi via Alpha 3 Whiskey Delta. American 2627.
This is insane. Is this normal? Crossing this runway, only to taxi down the road and then cross the runway back over again? What's the point of that? You've got those taxiways on both sides. These Minneapolians.
Delta 729. Cross runway.
Minneapolisians.
Continue taxi via Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right.
Just to get us out of the way. Oh, great.
Continue taxi via Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right. Delta 729.
Oh, we're not having the no undercarriage on the planes, on the AI planes again, are we? I thought I got rid of that. I thought we'd fix this. Oh no, it has got the wheels. I just couldn't see it from there. Maybe they just spawn in later. I can't see the front wheel there. Yeah, there it is. It's spawned in. Whoa, look at that guy. Yeah, so now we've got to cross. We've got to cross here again. So we're still holding 75 frames per second.
Continue taxi via Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right.
Cross runway 12 right at Alpha 7. Continue taxi via Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway.
I wonder if this means I can start loading in my third-party airports again. Right, we're holding, and I don't have an option here to tell them that we're holding on the runway. It just says wind check and radio check. Let me see if I can get a bit closer here, mate. Well, it did ask me to hold short here. I am holding short. but I do not have the option to tell them that we're here. Who cares? Let's go. I'll make sure to look both ways. Get over the other way. There you go. Like we're coming into gate 93. I don't see the line, but it's apparently here. I have no idea where it's directing me I can say is that this, where we are, is not matching the map here. I think it wants to park me here. It wants me in the first gate on the left. And unless there's one here... Oh, there is. Okay. Well, we're going to have to squeeze in there somehow. Right, let's get people off, and then we'll get ground power.
Boarding requested.
We parked a bit too short and askew. Well, you've got no markings on the ground, so, you know, stick that in your pipe. Should see people walking down here now. Yes, I'm coming to it. Don't the cargo doors normally open on their own? I'd do that wrong one. There we go. Oh, you bastard.
Passengers aboard inside.
It's made of glass, this one, but it's tiny. Well, I requested ground power, but we don't have it yet. It'd be easier to do it from the tablet. Ah, freaking mouse. Right, let's get the let's get it done here. Off, but I do it anyway just to be happy.
Skyward 3778, gate 87 taxi via Alpha 7 Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right.
Gate 87 via Alpha 7 Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right. Sky with 3778.
Is there too many layers of glass to see people going past or what? Too fast. I don't think we can we see him? Yeah, just about. Just about see him through all that panes of glass. Coming from the shadow realm there. Okay. There you go. Do the flashing or static holding lights ever work?
Skyward 3770.
I don't know. I don't know.
Alpha 7. Continue taxi via Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12.
The holding lights.
Cross runway 12.
You mean
Continue taxi.
on the runway holding point, you mean?
Short runway 12 right. Sky with 3778.
Southwest 1200, gate 10.
I actually don't know,
taxi
to be
via
honest.
Alpha 7 Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right.
Gate 107 via Alpha 7 Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right. Southwest 1200.
Southwest 1200, cross runway 12 right at Alpha 7. Continue taxi via Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta. Hold short runway 12 right.
Cross runway 12 right at Alpha 7. Continue taxi via Whiskey 7 Whiskey Delta.
You don't need to hear those people anymore. Well, it's fine. The plane is fine. I had to set up, before the stream, I had to set up all of the options. You know, the way I like it, in the plane, the displays, the instruments, everything, and it's all good. Oh, it does animate the little rubbery thing. Look, that's so cool. Yeah, thank you, Gray. Yeah, it's nice to have flown this plane again. I just have to get back used to it because it's been such a long time since I flew it last. It's David Draymond and a head coming out of the chest. I think that's why it's in Minneapolis. It's one of the best head coming out of the chest doctors here. Ooh. Ooh. Twin brother coming. I've got some dodgy animation. Yes, I'd like to do next with this plane a night flight. I want to see it all lit up at night. Should be quite nice. But yeah, considering it's a first release, there's going to be patches coming out to patch the bits that they didn't get finished. But it's completely flyable. Does everything we need to get it from A to B. I haven't tested the HGS system though. See, I could land it with this. Maybe I'm more successful with this. Now, the only thing that's messed up the landing was the frickin' VNAV button being off. We were just coming in too fast. It wasn't controlling the speed. We had the speed set up on here and it was just wrong. But other than that, it was all good. And here where we are, if we go up here and arrival, it is currently minus 15 degrees here, dropping to minus 21 tonight. That is cold, man. And look at the average wind, 310, heading 310, 94 knots, man. No wonder there was snow everywhere. Well, I say everywhere, but we had patches of it, didn't we, on the way down. I can't remember. Look at the sunshine glinting off that body of water there. I take it that's Minneapolis. So where's all the... Yeah, is this all snow or is it? Yeah, look. Is it? Or is it just? It looks snowy. What are you talking about? I crashed. I've got passengers deboarding on a static plane. What did I crash? My drone? What's it done with my plane now? This is a good reason to take damage off if it's going to mess like this. We were just deboarding. Now it's all powered up again with the door open. Well, the APU's back on. Yeah, I'm going to take damage off because I don't want this kind of... These are bugs, man. This is just not right. Shush. Yep, press the wrong button and you never know what's going to happen next. I have no idea what that was all about. Why did the plane crash? It was just stood there deboarding. Anyway, it's a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing, or it could be a PMDG thing. Don't take the drone out. Alright, there we go, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. And yeah, despite a few little quirks here and there, I would consider that a successful flight. The plane is working, apart from that little crash at the end, but meh, don't care about that. It flies. We have a 737 PMDG in this sim, finally. So, take care, guys, and I will see you next one. Alright, take care then. Bye bye. And thanks for being here.